I said it's waves of the bay. If you ain't about the action, better find another lane. If you ain't providing platforms, better find another stage. I'm living in my purpose, every day is game day. And now it's time to level up. Give the people what they want, show the artist off and strut. Let the music do the talking while the talent gets the fun. They said it's all written, but I had to change the fun. Come on, because I do what I want. Champions win, so I'm not about to taunt. After all the smoke clears, I'll be standing right here at the top with my peers, living life without fears. I'm never looking in the mirror, never looking in the rear, cause I'm known to switch gears. Hey mom, thanks for raising me to be so brave. Tampa Bay, yeah, it's time for y'all to catch this wave. Ride the wave. Let's go.
This is the best of the Bay, winning Waves of the Bay, right here on WMNF, which is also a best of the Bay winner as well, the best radio station in all of Tampa Bay. And that's not just me saying it, that's actually Creative Loping saying that. So shout out to y'all for showing up and voting for us and, you know, letting people know who y'all rock with. And especially right here, man, Waves of the Bay. We've been holding down this Saturday spot for almost... What month is this right now? It's almost May. It's April. It's been like 5.5 years out here, man. So craziness, yo. Shout out to DJ Sinflow Saturday Night House Party. I'm actually going to be rocking the house party next weekend. I'm looking forward to that, man. It's the end of Mix, and I'm gonna put some Kansas City on him, man. He likes to do the house party. I'm going to put a Kansas City house party on him, so I can't wait for that next weekend. So make sure y'all tune into that at 8 o'clock next Saturday, and then I'll be right back here regular time doing my thing over here with us all Tampa Bay. But the reason why I like what we do over here is because of what we're about to do right now, what we are doing right now. I actually got Hyfa the Prospect. I got big business over here, and, you know, we got some stuff to talk about. But it's good to have them here, man. It's good to have y'all back here in the studio. So welcome to Waves of the Bay. You guys have been supporting me and us for a decade, easy. Yeah. Ari's 10 right now, so yeah, easily. So I'm gonna switch this up a little bit. I want you to introduce Hyfa, and then Hyfa, I want you to introduce Big Biz. So let's do it like that.
You already know. So I guess I'm going first. So again, first of all, I want to thank you for letting us be on your platform. You've been doing so much for the Tampa Bay area, and sometimes people don't get their just due in terms of just the musical impact by showing people the way to the radio and getting them on the right path to success and being professional, you know, getting those clean edits. So I wanted to give you your props for that because, again, some people are not comfortable saying the truth. If you want to make a path to success, you got to go through radio. It's got to be official. It's got to be that clean edit. It got to have everything you need, and you've been steering people in the right path, and that's why this is an award-winning show.
Thank you, bro.
Absolutely, absolutely. So who I have to my right is a hip-hop veteran, a Tampa trendsetter. He's been doing this, I'm not going to say the number of years, but he's been doing this long enough to inspire some of the young artists who are actually on the radio now. So it's one thing for you to be doing it yourself, but once you have a generation that is actually following your footsteps and making waves on the radio and beyond, that's when you know you've started a legacy, and that is none other than born and bred in I'm not going to say what part of New York, but I'm going to just say New York City, and has been here long enough to where he's a Tampa hip-hop alumni family and legendary, the one and only Hyfa the Prospect.
I like this. Word. I like this idea. Okay. This is better than I thought it was going to be. Let's go, Hyfa.
I appreciate you, man. I don't know how to follow that up. Man.
All facts, though. All facts.
Man,
Straight
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And on my left, man, known this brother for the past, I think, since 2000, probably like 14, something like that. 14, 13.
About right.
Yeah. So, great guy, businessman, but always dropping jewels on me. I learned a lot, promotional wise, consistent wise, you know, just staying consistent with promoting my brand, keeping on top of my craft, keeping on top of myself, and just having that perseverance and never stopping, and even venturing off into the movie scene, you know what I mean? Been engaging me in multiple projects that he's done, you know, with Clear Vision, 2020. You know what I mean? So definitely appreciate all of the love and support that he's given me, and I also look forward to seeing the new endeavors that he gets into in the music. I mean, in the movie industry. None other than Big Business, man. You already know. Man. I know I don't hold a candle to how you big me up, man. But I did my best, man.
Hey, you did what you do. You know what I'm saying?
A lyricist is over here speechless right now. Look at this, yo. That's what I'm talking about, man.
It was a freestyle. He had that locked down.
I love it, man. Because you can actually feel, you know, the synergy between the two of y'all, and especially once y'all started breaking down stuff like that. Because you have dove into the whole acting, you know, niche, like straight up, man. You've been in multiple projects. So
he was one of the main. He was a big voice that encouraged me to go into that. You know what I'm saying? Simultaneously, as I was getting into it, it was like, you know, he was always encouraging me to do that, and it worked out because I do love acting too. It is fun. You know, but you know, music is just what I do, so it's more natural. But acting is fun.
I mean, music videos. You know, that's pretty much the spark right there, you know.
Facts. Yup. So
well, I love to hear it, man. For real. We got Big Business. We got Hyfa the Prospect over here. We got a birthday bash going down Friday.
May 2nd.
Yeah, Friday. Already, May 2nd.
How many years is this right now?
With the birthday bash?
Yeah.
I took
we like 4?
So this is the 4th one. Okay. We did, hold on.
3, 4?
No, this is the 3rd birthday bash. I did 2022, 2023, took 2024 off. So this is the 3rd one. But then in between 2022, I did 2 shows. I did the birthday bash, then I did the Run It Up.
Right.
Concert. That was one you co-hosted.
Got you.
And then, so now this is the 3rd birthday bash. Yeah.
What do you want for your birthday?
So what do I want for my birthday?
How about that? How about that question?
I want it.
Ain't it though?
You know what I want for my birthday? I want a packed house at Crowbar.
Okay.
That's what I want for my birthday.
Okay.
I want, because I'm literally bringing in my birthday is May 3rd. So the show is May 2nd. I'm bringing in my birthday at Crowbar. So I want all, like, I'm trying to, like, my goal was always to pack out Crowbar to capacity.
Always.
But I just want everybody that's free that night to come out and just rock out, man. I'm hitting the stage. We got other artists hitting the stage. We got Charlie G, Laz. We got Black Jesus, who won the Barzarilla contest with Gen TV. Shout out to Gen TV.
Shout out Gen TV.
You know what I'm saying?
Consistent, boy.
Word. Yep.
That man be grinding.
For real,
that
man.
Be grinding.
Man, Mark. We got Mark Rich hitting the stage. El Quoby, Blaze. You know what I'm saying? And many more. Let's see. Oh, Big Baby Mall, and Ray Millions hitting the stage.
Right.
So that's a good thing about this lineup. I have more. There's more artists. Oh, Lonnie G, Lonnie Mays hitting the stage too.
Lonnie Mays dope.
Yeah, he dope. But there's artists in the stage that I haven't, that I'm new to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I get to see new artists and new talent hit the stage, you know? And that I'm looking forward to that, you know?
Are you going to be on stage at midnight?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I didn't
ain't even thought about that.
I'm gonna let
me say. Let me rephrase this. You need to be on stage at midnight. When your birthday comes in, I want you to hold that mic.
Yeah.
Talk your talk. And have a good time like that. You know.
Yeah, for real.
Like, that's a moment right there.
That is, man. But I guess in my mind, I was like, you know, I'm a just play it by ear, how the energy in the building is, how many people in the building. Because we going from 8 to around 12 anyway.
Okay.
You'll give or take some. So, yeah, that would be dope. I do need to be, probably even do like a countdown or something. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be fire.
That countdown idea is kind of dope.
That'd be fire.
Yeah, do like a New Year's. Yo.
Now I done got your mind wandering right there. See, that's what I'm talking about.
For real, man. See,
that's what I'm talking about right there. Man. Think about it.
For
Big
real.
Biz, man. I see you got the hat on, man. We're going to talk about that in a second, actually. I want to talk about you hosting this birthday bash. So,
Oh, absolutely.
tell me the type of energy you're going to bring to this birthday bash.
Well, first of all, when I host, I try to make sure, when people recognize you when you're in the building, it's a sign of respect.
Right.
And I always try to shout out to people who are really representing and have shown that they are consistent in supporting local artists and emerging artists. And I always try to, when I see them the first 5 to 10 seconds come in the building, I make sure I try to shout their name out if I know them and have a personal relationship. Or if I say I know them, I'll ask somebody. So you're going to be shown some love. And again, when you're in a building and you're trying to be social and network and meet people, a lot of the times when the host is letting you know who's in the building, you kind of know you got to bring your A game.
Wow.
Because you could be actually getting on a feature with somebody. You've heard them on the radio. Say you listen to Tone's show. You heard the name. Once you're in the space and you hear so-and-so just entered the building, and you'd be like, I've been trying to meet that cat. He just came in through the door. You got direction. You know where to go. You can buy him a drink. So I try to facilitate plays and help artists and creators in general try to grow and aspire to do better. And that's the type of environment of support and love that will be in the building while we're celebrating.
That is a jewel of all jewels right there. And that just takes me back to, those 10, 11 years ago right there. Maybe more than that, right, with me and you. I mean,
For real,
15, maybe. I mean, we up there at this point.
Oh,
but
yeah.
whatever it is, man. But just meeting people and hearing names. And I remember it was Headbuster. It was of course I knew him because the hat and everything, but they said his name and I was like, dang, like I gotta go ahead and get into network mode. It's like you're out there for a purpose. Like even if you're just out there as a fan, if you're actually in the music business or industry or whatever, you got to make that thing work for you. You know what I'm saying? Meet some people, take some pictures, shake some hands, and that's how you connect social media to real life.
That's a fact,
like straight up. So I love to hear that, man. And I know the energy at Crowbar is always the second to none. So you talked about the artists that are performing, and actually I got Hyfa the Prospect Big Business right here. We're talking about the birthday bash going down Friday.
May 2nd.
May 2nd, Friday already. So let's talk about the vendors you got. I know I saw hookah.
Yeah, so we got Brooklyn Breeze doing the hookahs. Shout out to, I ain't gonna say it in there because Brooklyn Breeze is gone. So it's
can't be giving the government name out.
Yeah, certain employment and all of that. So, man. But she gonna be in the building. We got Vibes doing the
Video photography.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying? Gen TV. You already know he gonna be in the building.
No doubt.
We got my boy from Triple Threat doing the food vending.
Okay.
My boy Swag. And that's it right now for vendors. I'm trying to have my shirts on deck, but we gonna stay tuned for that because some of the people I use to press up my shirts, they out of commission right now.
They disappeared?
Yeah, well, not disappeared, but
right.
you know what I mean, out of commission. So I had to, but I'm still trying to get it worked out this week. So hopefully I'll be able to do that. But that's it. So we definitely gonna have food. You already know we're gonna have drinks at the bar.
You gotta make it happen, man.
You know
Merch at the actual birthday
Word.
bash,
El
the
President.
release.
Word up.
Yeah.
And Black Market gonna be in the building.
Man,
El
come on
Presidente,
now.
They're gonna be in the building.
Live remote.
You already know, man.
Okay.
That should be dope.
Yeah.
As always.
Well, they're gonna be in the building as special guests. I don't know what they're setting up this time, but they're definitely gonna be in the building. You know what I mean?
El Presidente, man. We all got a track together.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
man.
That's how far back we go right there,
I'm
man.
telling you, it's family. It's like, and I remember, man, I was just talking about this the other day. Yesterday, I think. I can't remember who I was talking about, but I was talking about Ways of the Bay. Yeah, I started and remember the first
On the side.
The first episode. I was on the first episode.
Yes.
With you and Spaceship at your crib, yo.
We was on the side, and that's why I keep telling people, man, this is not an overnight type thing right here. Even right here, man, I've been on FM radio now 5.5.
That's crazy.
Before that, we was on Flowhio for about a year.
That's right. That's what I was talking about. I was at Flowhio.
And then even before that, you're talking about before that.
Yeah.
You're talking about before that, which was exclusive jams or whatever it was, man. Like, yeah, it's a hot minute now. It's a hot minute now, man. This ain't no new stuff right here, man. But it's a good thing to be on this platform and give it to y'all. And you guys are the same as I am when it comes to that. Like, you know, we're willing to help the qualified. You know what I'm saying, man? If you really about it, then come on, I'll help you out. If not, then watch. I
still miss the elements too, man.
St. Pete
over in football.
Have you drove down downtown St. Pete lately?
Not lately, but I'm
a little different.
They don't even look the same, man. You probably couldn't. I thought it was a biscuit factory or something, but that thing might have closed by now. Ain't no telling.
Very gentrified.
R.I.P. downtown St. Pete, man. We had good times out there. Shout out DJ Spaceship, man, my partner in crime, man. But this is WMNF Tampa, Waves of the Bay, Big Business, Hyfa the Prospect here. We're talking about the birthday bash going down Friday. We went ahead and went over everybody that's performing. Do we have any new music coming from you?
Yeah, well, right now, my newest single, Talking Ain't My Thing, that's on all streaming platforms. I got a mini EP coming out with Mad Smooth.
He produced the whole thing?
Yeah.
Nice.
So the mini EP is only going to be about like 3 songs.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we still dropping singles consistently in between time, and then eventually coming out with another like full EP or full project. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking by the summertime that mini EP will come out.
Okay.
And then by the end of the year, we'll see what happens. But
summertime, like a month away.
Yeah, sure.
Like straight up, yo.
Yeah, for real. So, and shoot, another thing that's dropping on May 2nd, Deeper Than Bars. My episode of the Deeper Than Bars.
Was that the Cypher?
Yeah. So that's dropping on May 2nd as well. So that's dope. Okay. That's dope. So
how did you get involved with that?
Who reached out to me about that? I want to say,
was it Orlando?
No, I don't think Orlando is the one that reached. Is he the one? I think Orlando reached out to me, actually. Mm-hmm. Either him or damn, I can't even remember.
Johnny P.
Nah, I don't think it was Johnny. I don't think it was Johnny P. It might have been Orlando.
I seen them all lined up spitting. I was like, oh. I seen Kush on there. I was like, yo, okay.
It was me, Kush, and DC.
That's dope.
DC and El Presidente.
Yeah, that's dope right there.
You know what I mean? So, dang, now I'm mad because I can't remember who reached out to me. No, matter of fact, it might have been Johnny P.
Yeah.
Whoever reached out to me, I didn't know them that well.
Okay.
So it might have been Johnny P. My apologies, I can't really remember, but
they just knew who you was, man.
Yeah, they reached out, and I'm like, man,
straight up.
But I knew, and they knew mutual people because Mad Smooth, he knew Orlando and all that. So, so I was like, yeah, man, shoot. And then he told me like who was gonna be on it and everything. I'm like, man, yeah, I'm with it, man. Shoot,
that's fire.
So he sent me the beat. I had like 2 weeks to prepare, so I just wrote something, got it down pack, and then went in, you know what I mean? So that's coming out May 2nd, man. I can't wait to see that. And it's dope because we didn't just do the the freestyle. They sat us down, interviewed, had a good conversation.
Good.
You know what I mean? Did B-roll footage, behind the scenes.
Made it worthwhile with it.
Yeah, so it was on some real hip-hop stuff. You know what I mean?
That's what I like to hear, man. I like to hear different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not just the same old rehashed ideas and nothing. Like, come with something new.
Exactly.
Come with something valuable. You know what I'm saying? Because that's beneficial for sure.
Exactly. Shout out to my boy Wells too, because that was we shot all of the footage at his spot over in St. Pete.
Okay.
So he got he got a lounge over there.
Fire.
So and that was the setting was dope. How they did. Where we were sitting for the interview and everything, it was really fitting, and we got some good shots over there. And shout out to Head Buster, of course. He was DJing. He did this spinning.
Fire.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I just talking about him too.
Word, his birthday, he got his birthday event going on tomorrow too.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So,
happy early birthday to you, sir.
We got the same birthday, actually. Same birthday, May 3rd. Happy early birthday to Head Buster, man.
It's my little cousin's birthday too, man.
Yeah,
little man. All right, Big Biz. Matter of fact, it's 11 o'clock right now. Waves of the Bay check-in. This is WMNF Tampa 88.5. I got Hyfa, the prospect. We've been talking about his birthday bash. I got Big Business right here, the host of the birthday bash. But I want to talk about this hat you got on, man, because I just got done seeing Sinners.
Okay.
Like last night.
Don't tell me nothing. I ain't see it yet.
It's amazing. That's what I'll tell you. Have you seen it, Big?
I have not seen it. But
Also
I have
amazing.
heard rave reviews of it.
Yes.
Okay, so you got the Connected Waters Film Festival hat on right now. It's something that you were a founder of, man. Like, you've been holding it down, 3 years now?
Well, it's a collaborative effort. I don't believe that it could have happened without a lot of different individuals. I want to shout out my business partner, El Quote. He's a part of the Clear Vision team, and he's a board member as well.
Okay.
Because you have to have people who are willing to play certain positions. He's been very instrumental of help taking that to the different level that it has been taken to. And it's a collaborative team. You have photographers, you have videographers, you have board members, and you have to have people in the movie industry who believe in your talent, and then people who are submitting their talent to be considered. So I respectfully say I'm a board member because all of these decisions get made and taken to a board before they're decided. I'll say maybe I'm an important board member, but I'm not the only person who weighs in on these decisions.
That's fire, though. But at the same time, like, with everything going down in, like, Hollywood right now, like, I find that you got into that lane at a great time, and then to see the benefits of that extending over to Hyfa at the same, like, that's wild to me. So, like, let me give you some champagne, as Spaceship would call it, because that's a great move right there, man, like, straight up.
Well, and I'm just the type of person who believes that, if it's all about you, it's not big enough. You have to have room underneath for other people to emerge and grow, because so many times people don't really see the big picture because they're looking at it through a telescopic lens or a microscopic lens, when all they really got to do is open their eyes and have a mindset that includes others, and you build as big as your dreams are designed to build. If you build and design something that is only going to be supported by you, it's all going to fall on your hands. If you build room for other people to grow with you, you'll find that people are drawn to you, because by design, you made space for these people. So even with making movies, you're not going to continue to cast yourself as the main anything. In the movie space, I'm very rarely in front of the camera. And a lot of that's because it's not really about me. It's about the vision. And if it doesn't include somebody else, it's really not a vision worth trying to make happen.
Because it's not for them, it's about you. Yeah, I can dig that. Sure. I can dig that all the way, man. So, Hyfe, branching out into acting and having that background with the music and, seeing the doors that open, like, can you talk to me about that, or anybody else out there? Like, how did music kind of open your eyes? I mean, how did acting kind of open your eyes up?
Man, it's like just tapping into another creative lane. That was very refreshing. You know what I'm saying? Music, I've been rapping since I was 14. You know what I mean? So that's natural. But seeing how acting comes naturally too. I mean, for me personally, it just feels good. You know what I mean? And then just getting in character. I'm still learning, so I'm still learning, getting in character. And I'm still just I feel like I'm at the beginning of that journey still, because I've been a part of projects, but I haven't dove as deep into it as the music, obviously, you know what I'm saying, because I've been doing music so long. So it's a good transition to, actually, I got to shoot a scene tomorrow, tomorrow morning for a movie. So, it's been fun, and it's good to get back into it, because I wasn't as active with it this past couple years, really. So now I feel like I'm getting back into it, and it's just.
What gave you the hunger? What sparked you up recently?
Well, the hunger never left. It was just with acting. See, I I guess because I'm newer to it. How do I say it? Like I need to put myself out there more on the acting tip. You know what I'm saying? Music is nothing for me to book shows and, you know what I'm saying, like put music out and stuff. That's like natural. With acting, I put that on myself. Like I gotta put myself out there more. Have like organize my portfolio better. You know, have a acting press kit that I'm shopping out to different people and trying to get, you know, going to more tryouts. You know, paid tryouts,
auditions,
auditions. So it's just me, you know, and now I'm like locally, the people I know locally that are doing movies, if they're not doing any movies or they don't reach out to me or something like that, then I might not get on some, but I have reached out to, like, eventually I'll reach out and be like, yo, if you got anything going, you know, I want to get in. So now I'm getting, it's starting back up.
I love to see the growth, man. And I've seen it out of each and every one of y'all, man. Both of y'all's nothing but progression in the years I've known y'all. So shout out to y'all for that, man. We got Hyfa the Prospect, big business over here. Big business. What else you got on store, man?
What you asking me? Well, we did do the Connected Waters Film Festival for the second time, and we expanded the locations. We went from Winter Haven to Winter Haven and Lakeland, so had 2 sites, 2 locations, so that was expansion to the Lakeland area. So there's growth there. There's a couple of things that are, I try not to talk about things that
ain't happened all the way
already in place, but there's a couple of plays, and there's projects out there that people haven't seen. One of the projects that people haven't seen that might be coming to a screen near you, in a much more larger format is Music Mixtape Weekend, and it had Hyfa, it had ABR in it, El Quo, B Blaze, and countless others, where the project was where they made a actual mixtape that's out now on Instagram, Music Mixtape Weekend, and it goes about behind the scenes about who their influences were, and there's actually a movie about it, and it kind of chronicles a little bit of what's happening in the Tampa Bay area. That movie's already made, but a lot of people haven't seen it, so it may be coming to a theater near you in the near future being summer. Again, because it is a great project, and it showcases what's going on here in the Tampa Bay area, and it's provocative. You know, when you have a setting where a bunch of artists come together, you give them beats, and then they get to choose formatting, hooks, verses, come together. It's kind of a creative, exciting project, and that's what it was. And it's probably coming this summer to a theater near you. I don't want to say too much more about it. The movie is already made, but someone has shown some interest in a different place to put it out there to let more people view it. So that's something that's in store as well.
I love to hear it, man. So, all right. Let me hit you with the last question right here. And this one's going to be for you, Big Biz. So, we're putting together a Griselda group.
Okay.
We already got Hyfa in it. We're looking at Tampa Bay. Who's the other 2 artists?
That's a tough question. I did not see that one coming. Can I ask who already's been named? Because I don't want to repeat.
Just Hyfa.
Okay.
Hyfa could be Benny or Conway, whoever you choose. Who's the other 2? Stuck. Look at him.
Well, because I'm trying to. I don't take that.
He's trying to be all lightly. Diplomatic. He don't want to hurt nobody's feelings.
Well, and the thing is, you know, when you and I was watching something on, you know. Sometimes the talent can be there, but sometimes the chemistry's not there.
Right.
And, you know, when you think of these classic groups a lot of times it's about balancing egos and styles. So I'll play hypothetical for this because obviously, you know, Hyfa style is very heavily influenced by you know, boom bap rap,
Right.
And you know, he's got the elements down. Respect. So you got to have somebody who's lyrical,
Okay.
but you got to have somebody who kind of is lyrical and represents the South. So I'm not going to say a name per se, but it's got to be somebody lyrical who can represent that Southern sound. You know, I think to kind of round out the tapestry of that thing, because this got to be a lyrical group, but somebody who's representing the South pretty strong, who you can hear it in their voice.
Okay.
And there's a couple of people who fit that bill, but if they're not lyrical, they don't belong. And they got to represent the South, because I think that's one of the key components that make that a provocative mix.
A very diplomatic answer right there.
I'm just saying, you know, more than one can apply. More than one can apply.
Hyfa, what does an artist have to do to get a feature with you, man?
Man, just hit me up. Hit me up. Every feature don't make sense. But if it makes sense, man, shit, we could do something. Yeah, that's it, man. We talk about I like talking about the logistics on the front end, so that once we get to the
Ain't
to
no
the art,
confusion.
yeah, we can just concentrate on the art. You know what I'm saying?
All the way.
Hyfa, I'm going to put you on the spot. Do they need a budget?
That would be nice. That would be nice. Word up. That would be nice. But just hit me up, man, because everybody that know me know, you know, I'm down to earth. And I know what we all here trying to do. You know what I mean? One thing that I'm just gonna be transparent about this. One of my I guess good traits is also a at fault or trait or whatever you want to call it. Like
Gift and a curse.
Yeah, gift and a curse, and it's like I'm a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? So I'll leave it at that. Like, I'm a nice guy, so I'm working on recognizing my worth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And standing on it. So that's what I'm on right now. Working on it.
That's what I'm talking about right there, man. I wish I had more time with y'all, but I do want to say thank you guys for coming through the studio, talking about what's going on, especially what's going on Friday. Big Biz, drop your social media info so they can follow you.
Okay, so I'm going to hit you with the Big Business at Events. That's one of them on Instagram. You got Big HLW. That's also on Instagram. Music Mixtape Weekend, what I was discussing earlier, is on Instagram as well. And that's it.
Hyfa.
You can find me on IG, HYFA_THA_prospect. On Facebook. You could actually just go to Google, hit Hyfa the Prospect, and all my pages come up. And also, it was Johnny P. Johnny P hit me up. That's who they hit.
Shout
me
out Johnny P, man.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
a good dude right there, man.
Word up. And I want to shout out my boys from back home, Chris Style, Nickel Plated L, my boy Cobb Blacks. We just dropped a joint called Casting Shadows.
Okay.
It's on all streaming platforms.
Okay.
It's me, Cristal, and Nickel Plated L. Those are my boys, like my day ones from Newburgh, New York.
Okay.
And so that was good to get on that. So hopefully more music to come from them.
I love to hear it, man. If y'all are in Florida, in Tampa, let me say, shoot, if y'all in Florida, come on down to Tampa. Friday, Crowbar's going to be where it's at. Help wish my brother Hyfa a happy birthday in person, man. So he's going to have a crazy show. Big Business over here is going to be hosting it. They got dope artists. They got vendors. And Crowbar's always a good time, man. Special guests, of course. Yeah. But yeah, show some love, man. That's really what it's about. See some new talent and play it forward, man. That's what this is about right here at Waves of the Bay. That's what Hyfa's about. That's what Big Business is about. And, you know, with all that being said, man, thank y'all once again for coming through here. Truly appreciate it. Let me go ahead and get into some music, some promos, and I guess we're going to get this show finished off the rest of the night here, man. But this is Waves of the Bay. I am Tone Capone, Hyfa the Prospect, Big Business. Yeah.
Man.
Appreciate you.
Already, man.
baddest waves of the Bay. If you ain't about the action, better find another lane. If you ain't providing platforms, better find another stage. I'm living in my purpose, every day is game day. And now it's time to level up. Give the people what they want, show the artist off and strut. Let the music do the talking while the talent gets the fun. They said it's all written, but I had to change the font. Come on, because I do what I want. Champions win, so I'm not about to taunt. After all the smoke clears, I'll be standing right here at the top with my peers, living life without fears. I'm full speed ahead, never looking in the mirror, never looking in the rear, cause I'm known to switch gears. Hey, thanks for